Special match online. Race match. Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw.
How's this?
Throw whips. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. The super doesn't hit! Smart play with the throw. Throws a fireball. Both fighters are weighing their options and KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Who's going to start things off? Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. What'll happen here? Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount. They're going for the super art, and they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. It's a good spot to use the super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
How'd I lose?
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Drive parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 2 has the Prosum. Okay, here we go. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. What now? Noticeable life lead is a comeback crowns him from above. Amazing. Ugh, scuffle. Medium kick. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. The throw missed. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? The drive parry was successful. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Life lead opens up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knock this Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Good parry here to try and make something happen. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps in. Who's going to start things off? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Medium kick hits. Going in? Can they create an opportunity? Burns up. Yes! Drive impact for the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent hits them with a stopping bomb. Ooh, what a smart blow. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Clutch anti-air. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Carries them all the way to the hits that with confidence. Side switch. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Crowns them from above. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a cut. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Ugh, take a seat. A jump.
Not good enough.
Jamma! Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin.
Time to...
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What's the play here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. And the throw ends the round. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick hit. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Dives in with cool faith. Shuts that down with a parry. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Knockdown and delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Still scrapping for control of the space. What'll happen here? Player two hits him with a stop and pop. Grabs and throws him away. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player two bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Medium kick hits. Both of us read the jump in perfectly. Are we gonna see a comeback? They're going for the super art? What were they thinking? Player one can't. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Deadly implications flatlines them. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Taking stock. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a ghost for the super art? Starting something with the super. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Reads their mind and techs the throw. The kick hits! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. The jump-in is denied. Checks him with the projectile. Player two didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Knockdown and player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Looking for it, hits him with a stop and bop. Throws him. A quick reach. Just goes for it at this range. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. My magnum open! Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Can they use their resource? What's this Shikuhado gonna do? What were they thinking? Oh my god, what a throw set! Player one huge closes it out! Player one faced a giant and walks away unscathed! What a win! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Saw that coming! Hits them with a stop and bop! Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Pressuring them in the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. throws them to start the corner pressure. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is a tough spot. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Here near the end of the round, can either fighter get some? Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checks them with the projectile. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Drive time. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Wow, that's some big time damage. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What's next? Oh, the throw connects. Will they gamble something here on a Shin Shogeki to push forward? Excellent read. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Hi. Hey, what's up?
A new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. This will be round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 2 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant move. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw. Recovers from burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Medium kick hit. super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. A super art uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise. Gotta do better than that. Life leader. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight!
They are letting it fly, but adds a bit of OD spice there. Checks with a medium kick. Sets up with the jump in. Meets them air to air. Good judgment there. Overhead. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. This can lead to some big damage. Shin Ashogeki. This could be make or break. Gets into perfect fireball range. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Hits the drive. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 can't let this burns out. A real test of nerves here. Jump! Are you kidding me? Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, look, uses their drive gauge. Nice, Terry. Jump? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. And they outlast it. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Projectile to try and change the situation. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. We're near the end of the round. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Good parry here to try and make something happen. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use an impact. That's not gonna hit. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. That's a big experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. They're backed up into the corner. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in, this can lead to some big damage. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Throws them. Charges up the plasma. Player 2 doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throw whiffs. The super armor does its job. The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 goes for the super art, heats it up with a combo into super. Each hit is in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Took him to the corner and a flash. There's a change of sides. Manages to block the hits him with a stop and bop. Medium kick hit. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. You've got to be mindful. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Please. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Bops him with a target. It's not over. Throws him to negate the block. The jump in is denied. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes for the super art? Will that super be the turning point? Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Gets scooped from down low, brushes that off and keeps going. That combo did decent damage. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters planning something? Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. A real critical art now? Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Dangerous range here. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Top of me! It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Throws them! Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Oh, they switch sides! The pace quickens after trading hits. Okay, the overhead denied. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start overhead, but it won't work. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of the beast? It is over! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes with the safe stuff with that target punch. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Below heavy hits.
You're in my way.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stop and bop. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Clean parry. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player 2 is in the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Big super art hit. It's on. How did they read that throw? Experiencing burnout. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive-in KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Nowhere to run.
Bring the heat!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Low whips. Trips him up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Did well to get the buff in there. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Big counter takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two turned this right around with that super. Closing moments gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
Here we go.
Hey, hey!
Who's going to start things off? Decides to buff up while they can. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. That souped up Sobot smokes them extra hard. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? No, sucks to pry them open. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. The Daisen Dankazoku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this. This might be a pivotal super art. Life lead is there, but gotta do better than that. Buffs while they're blinking. Perfect parry. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Knockdown. This could lead to something big. Throws him. What's next? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Life lead opens, gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Rolling Soba. They hit each other. Great work finding the open super art. Jumps. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Barry. Tensor ring hits home. Player 1 will look to all the throw connects. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Super Art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player 2 is mounting a comeback. Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? What's the play here? Throw whips. The move whips, and they get nailed with a punish counter. Taking stock. Can't tech the throw? The super armor does its job. Knockdown. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Grabs him, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Shoots off a fireball up close. Holds out with the block. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Going in. Risky up-close scrap still going. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. They're going for the super art. They are really going at each other this round. Connects with the throw. Then whiffs. They're wide open. Jump, drive, and back misses. What'll happen? Genius lead with that throw escape. Dash. A parry? Reversal. Just the anti-air closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stopping block. Throws him. What's next? Oh! Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Knockdown. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on Getsu. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight!
Decides to create some distance to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Escapes with the reversal. Goes for the jump on Super Art. Sunrise Festival. They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. Breaks the block with a throw. Good work staying in throw range there. A parry? Hits him with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Gets the jump in. Gotta be careful, raw critical. What's gonna happen? Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Jinryu rip-off. Shut up! The next touch may decide this work. Drives and back misses. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Punish counter on the action. Both sides getting ready. The drop burns out. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Can't beat me.
Final round. Fight!
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. The throw miss. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with the throw. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two is barely hanging on to their last bit. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Closes it out! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Special match versus Practice Arcade Online. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. This is a real back-and-forth match this time. They definitely know what the other is capable of. This is the range where hits him with a stopping bomb. Next hit with a super art connect KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the parry in and lands a punish counter for the first hit. Can't tech the throw. Rushes that off and keeps going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Clean parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in, connects with mid, gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Oh, the throw connects. Knockdown, they're going for the super art. Protect your neck. Too far for the throw to connect. Even and even. They cancel out. And now, dangerous range here. Okay, nobody blink. Get ready, move. Breaks through with the throw. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. A parry? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Gets out of the corner. Combo with the target combo. That's some big KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Checks with a medium kick. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Uses the parry. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Bops him with a target combo. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Medium kick hits. Breaks the block with a throw. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Too far out to make good on the air throw. Saw that coming. Big, ooh, what a smart throw. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. Finds the target. Get ready, move. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Backs them into the corner. What's the play here? Throws them. What's next? Steps in for the throw. This is where things are... Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. The jump in is denied. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Quick experiencing in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Dashes up. Parries the projectile. Medium kick. Knockdown and... Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Max F. Ooh, what a smart throw. Going in. The drive impact doesn't work. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are they thinking here? Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. The super armor does its job. Knockdown. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Goes for the super art? How's this round going to develop? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Burnout is triggered. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close out the round? Player 2 in trouble with no drop. Up tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close to that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Brushes that off and keeps going. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. All right, what's coming up next? Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Blocks the low heavy, and gotta be careful not to whip at this range. A quick brief, just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen here? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Shuts that down with a parry. Checks with a medium kick, but tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Drives and back misses. Sets up with the jump in. Medium kick into closing medium kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Big parry. Side switch in the corner. Medium kick hits. Big throws. Quick this leads to some big damage. Anti-air in the clutch. Not so fast. Backdashes for space. The parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Good decision with that throw. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Here comes the corner pressure. Nothing stops this train. Shows off a parry. Noticeable life lead is the brain on this fighter to fish for the counter in that situation. Who's gonna take it? Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Showtime, baby!
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw whips. Opts for the throw. Player one has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Taking stock. The attack is parried. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Player one chases them down. Can't tech the throw? All right, will this super art connect? In there! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Big, low, reaching heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Looking for a check, brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. Just goes for it at this range. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Jumps solid anti-air. Jumps in. Pokes with a kick. Hazanshi. Hits up the counter. Wrecks them. Medium kick. What's that on? Super art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Oh, here we go. Denies the jump in attempt. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Ready to match. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Showtime!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Decides to go in with the target combo. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throw zone. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Heading into the end game now. Did this super art connect? Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Are they going to fill up their shooter meter for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? Resource management is the key to winning. The greatest Sobat! Can they build off of it? Looking for a chance. Just brushes that off and keeps going. The path to a win looks very tough here. And Adam connects with the throw. Knockdown and life lead is their pay. Oh. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Expect to see some fancy stuff as we're near the end of the round. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Ooh, what a smart throw! What now? This is gonna hurt! Clutch parry! The low kick hits! Sticks out a kick! Oh man, this is a scary range! Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? They gotta dig down deep here. Knife shade incoming. Oh my god, raw super! Ugh, what? What? What a sin punish counter! Player two clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Saw that coming. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Dashes forward. And the throw ends the round. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Misses the drive impact. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Gets the jump in. Fires off a nice big pulse. Please, parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Medium kick hits. Hits them with a stop and block. Both fighters have a full experiencing burnout. A parry on for the critical art. Burns the gauge and it's showtime! It's the weekend pleasure! So get up to get down! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. What a reaction to go air to air. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player two will look to apply pressure. Perfect tech. Spots the throw. All the throw connects. Player two with the rhythm, owning that space, throws them. Oh, they changed sides. Are they going to be able to come back? Side switch. Player two is in a very good spot. Not going anywhere. Huge Sobats got their knees tingling. What's next? Throws! Noticeable life lead is a comeback still pumps the brakes on the impact. Denies the jump in. Who's gonna take it? Ramachama! Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin. Bring the heat!
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Denies the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Can't tech the throw. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The drive impact doesn't get them to punish. Goes for the super art? Were they baiting them into that? Hashogeki, and now player 1 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Throws a fireball. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Hits him with a stopping block. Throws him to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Medium kick hits. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 is in a pretty, brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Just goes for it at this range. They trade hits. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout activates. Going in, throws them. You've gotta be mindful of reach and charges forward. Are we gonna see a comeback here? changes the pace with the fireball. Both sides getting ready. So, what's next? Charges up the plasma. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Finds the target. They're in range, gets the tips with the low heavy. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. The last round, it's now or never. Escapes with the reversal. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Impact squash. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. They're back into the corner now. Clutch read on that impact. Gets him with a Euro step. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Throws that off. Throws him. What's next? Dangerous range here. Here comes the corner pressure. Punish counter sets the table. That back throw was huge. No more drive on head. There's a burnout. Medium kick, raw, super hard incoming. No big time to make it. Never ever get the chance to show off the fancy stuff. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits him with a stopping block. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Parries the projectile. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Taking stock. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Okay, creating some space here. Life lead opens up. Connects with medium kick. Grabs him, knockdown, and KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Overdrive Hadouken. How will they take advantage of everything? Brushes that off and keeps going. Can't tech the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Smart play with the throw. A super art. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Knockdown and get out of there with the backdash. The low kick hits. All the throw connects. Both five-footers, super art, do anything? Yo, raw super here. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Impact squat. Tries to get the tip with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Throws them. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. The low kick hits. Okay, all the throw connects. Oh, yo, raw super hit. Shoots their shot. There's a drive impact. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Who will set the bait at this range? Throws range projectile. Clutch read on that impact. Holds it in the corner. All with a no throw. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. Slips in the drive impact. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Choose a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
The top player is here.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in finds the mark. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The throw hits, now the fun begins. Side switch, now they're on the defensive. Player one chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Grabs him, knockdown, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
The impact doesn't do anything. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one, hold your breath. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Just goes for it at this range. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Medium kick. Rolling Sova. What'll happen here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Scuffle, throws him. Burnout activates. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Throw is denied. The jump in is rejected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
We're all
Fight. Round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to win. Reversal. Gets the jump in. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. With super arts into play, it's really anything. That throw is gonna take off a chunk of damage. The low. Amazing. Oh my God, they just chunked it up. Oh, yo, Ross, super hit. Player two throws him. What's next? Player two with the rhythm. This is gonna hurt. Excellent read. Put the fear of God in. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Excellent block. Rolling Sova. Will gain control of the match in the early going. What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Saw that low heavy come down to the wire. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate hits him with a stopping bomb. Can't tech the throw. A super art? That's not gonna hit. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
It's time to trade.
Lands the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs and throws him away. Medium kick. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. What'll happen here? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. The drop turns out. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Zooms up the band and hits the greatest Soba. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
All the throw connects. That's a counter. Rolling Soba. Nothing stops this train. What are they gonna do? Wrecks them. Raw super hard incoming. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Punish counter sets the table. Throws them. What now? Player 2 needs to wait this out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 is anti-air in the front. Whoa, critical art now? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. This is gonna hurt. Time to make them famous. Oh, it's enough? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sets up with the jump in. Sticks out a kick. Risky up close scrap still going. Swagger step. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets the counter hit throw. Knockdown. Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They need to capitalize on this drive disparity. Does the math, shows their work, and busts out the drive play. Player 2 will have to fight back. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Hits him with his free flow. Holds out with the block. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full looking to impress with this super. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Knockdown and still slugging it out at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Free throw strikes. Just goes for it at this range. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Can they make wow, sat and waited for this opening. Don't fall down yet. They've got about half life left. There's a drive impact. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Carried to the and eats it. Okay, here we oh my god, this fighter's got the perfect reads. Both avoiding the wall like a plague.
Don't disappoint me.
They didn't take the throw. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Showtime, baby!
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Player one chases him down. Can't tech the throw? Goes for the super art? Player one is maintained, brushes that off and keeps going. Very solid corner stage. Jumps in there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Nice parry. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Jumps. Medium kick. Going in. Medium kick hits. Rolling Soba. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Fake out. Oh man, connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Player throws that off. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Like, ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh, they switch sides. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here, gotta do better than that. What are they gonna do? They're hurt, big time. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pokes with a medium kick. Still very early in the round. We are still feeling each other out. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump hits him with a stop and pop. Heats it up with a combo into super. How's this round going to develop? Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player one can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Gotta be, they're going for the super art? The drive impact is denied. Throw missed. What'll happen here? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. Were they baiting them into that? Takes in the throw. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Nowhere to run.
Bring the heat!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Grabs him. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. Life leap and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Throws him. What's next? Oh! Hits him with a stopping block. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Can they keep on? They're going for the super art. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. Pokes with a medium kick. Knockdown and not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player